Well, hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well today. Now, I know things have been a little chaotic as of late, and I gotta say that the chaos kind of continues. It's something that continues. It goes to and fro, the streams. It's always something new to see. And I have to say, this weekend is going to be something incredible, that a lot of people are coming together in one place. For me, this is return to something that was very special this year for me. Now, back in June, we attended Furry. Furry is a very unique VR experience where thousands of people gather. And now I'm going to be traveling to one of the most unique experiences of a convention that I never knew was possible. I'm meeting up with the friends that I hung out with at Furry, and that in itself, I think, is going to be something even more incredible. So I return now to this world. This world was created in the idea of Furry, just before Furry. It's called City of Dreams. And the one thing that really led me to this world, you can see above my head, what looks like stars. And they connect. It's the points that we connect together. The points of a time where it's one point to another. The past kind of fades away as those points fade, but it's still always moving forward from one point to another. That is the connections that you make in and around these things. Now, it's a lot different in a sense because you can always have one shooting star fly across the screen or fly across the world. And when that happens, it just continues to go on. In a world like this, you get both. I see shooting stars, and I see the ones that are a lot shorter that connect together and continue to form something. They bounce along slower, but they really do. And that's where I'm seeing myself right now. I'm seeing the little connections, the little things that you put together. You know, every book holds multiple chapters, and I feel MFF is going to be the end of a few chapters and the beginning of a few more for a lot of people. I feel that there's a lot that's going to really resonate forward. The whole idea of a phoenix with the rebirth cycle, where they die by the ashes, they burn it all down. Well, this time last year, I really do feel that kind of happened. Burning things down and starting anew. That's sometimes the way you go. And then it's sometimes the way that leads to something even more. Like a forest fire. It burns across the land, but then it makes the land fertile and makes it grow again. The very similar idea of this. Sometimes you can't help but to ponder the what ifs. Sometimes you can't help any of that. But I know for this weekend coming up, obviously, you're not going to see live streams. You're not going to see the regular videos. I'm going to try and record what I can. Probably make a little bit of a vlog each night. You might get a inebriated Cinder talking. Who knows? But all in all, I know it's going to be a fantastic time. I know the things that are going to happen are going to be incredible. And no matter what really does happen, I know there's a few people saying, oh, this is going to happen. You're going to come back and you're going to be completely changed. I'm here now. What is going to happen that I don't understand is already happening? What is going to happen that's going to change my perspective? It's always been there. You know, I look back at a lot of the older videos. Some of the comments that I've gotten in the past, they're like, oh, you don't like people like this. You don't like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? I've always been that person that wants to just be with their friends, that just wants to make more friends and make more beginnings. And then there's a lot of people out there that just see it as a method to do something different. And no, I see this all as something that's going to be absolutely incredible, unique, and will be an experience for the ages. It's kind of fitting that MFF, one of the biggest cons, is at the beginning of December. You know, friends were talking about that. Oh, why are we hosting a con that's going to have winter-style weather? And I'm sitting there going, I live in Edmonton, Alberta. I live in the middle of Alberta where the weather is already cold. We've already had minus 20 degrees weather and a foot of snow. And I've had people sit there and go, well, why are we traveling north to go to a con? And I sat there and I was like, well, I'm traveling south. They think that it should be hosted in a warm climate. But those are the to and fros. There's a give and take with that. The colder climate allows people to suit a lot easier. It allows things to be a lot more cooler and a lot more temperable in that sense. But it being at the beginning of December, the beginning of winter, where things kind of huddle together and people kind of make more memories. People kind of go inside a little bit more. And this is the one con where people can actually experience getting out of their house before the real winter sets in. Before we all lock ourselves away for the winter and say we don't want to go outside. That's the difference. And then it's also December. It's also Christmas time. And with Christmas time, you know, of course, that brings a lot more things. But with Christmas time, maybe you got to put on a few more pieces of clothing. I mean, it's the start of December. And I can't wait for the end of this month. I can't wait for the time off to spend it with my family, to watch my little one actually open presents. But right now at the beginning of December, I get to spend it with a lot of people that are important. A lot of important people. People that are traveling hours to get to one location. And I can't wait to see what everyone does. I can't wait to walk those halls arm in arm with people that are absolutely incredible. So that's kind of what this is meaning to me. Much more than just another furry con. Much more than a get together. Anyway, I will leave you with that. I am your proud Canadian Phoenix Cindershadow. I'm signing off here. Have yourselves a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And Merry Christmas, because it's right around the corner.